spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't want to bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car. So big told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit Motor City. The teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. Christian Jones got him down. Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
44, Mike, 44.
Now a give to Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown,
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
Are going to take a first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
They didn't get the wake-up call.
Makes the score Colts 7, Lions nothing.
I think of it in boxing terms.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
A probing one, a little bit of a jab. The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Get out my way, she gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist on the top of it.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tight end's right. Everyone's got 4.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And from the 20.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Eric Armstead brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 58 to Mike. 58. 58 to
Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And down he goes.
DeAndre Swift. That's good for a Lions.
see what kind of mindset.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the
Number 33, Kerryon Johnson, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford throwing over the middle.
Stafford's pass, intended for Kenny Golladay, incomplete. Coverage by Keanu Neal.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Got a man, it's Amendola. And they'll get him to the
Danny Amendola. That's good for a Lions.
conversion of 24 yards there. Nice
First
play.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Just like that. Just like that. Mike 51. Mike.
Back to the running game with Swift. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down.
That's another Lions.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Drive march they're on right now.
Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
Stafford's pass, intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking.
Jonathan Taylor, the Colts ball carrier. Jamie Collins makes the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, kill. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Got an open man. It's Valdez.
Jacoby Brissett in at quarterback. His pass complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
44. Mike, 44. Go.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Brissett's pass, intended for Michael Pittman Jr., incomplete.
Matters in their own hands.
Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
Not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sideline.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
Kenny Golladay. That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's gonna be a long day for you. Go, Mike 51.
From the 50, Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
Stafford's pass, intended for Danny Amendola, incomplete. Coverage by Keanu Neal.
they're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 51's the mic. 51.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. They get 6.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Xavier Rhodes brought him down. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Mike 51.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another.
Kenny Galladay. That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
On first down, Stafford here. This complete to Jones.
Stafford's pass. Complete to Marvin Jones. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Strong right. Hey. 4 down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's caught here, Amendola. And they'll get this down to the 10.
That's another Lions.
Is being able to make a nice throw to the
First down and goal to go.
That's one of the better throws that you're going to get. He's going to put it on me. That's a lot of it. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down.
Number 33, Kerryon Johnson, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Let's go. Calm the crowd. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run with Swift. And he is into the end zone.
DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Lions. Matt Prater lining up for the point after. His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit. Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there,
On the draw is Taylor. And he's able to take this one.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier,
2 yards.
brought down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Colts.
Well, 2nd and 2. That means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Brissett on first down. Taken in by the tight end Doyle.
Brissett's pass, complete to Jack Doyle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
For negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Watch the run.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Desmond through Font. The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 49-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets it inside the 35.
Kenny Galladay. That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. So a nice job to break the one tackle.
Number 33, Kerryon Johnson, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Colts' 26-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. Amendola's got it, complete.
Danny Amendola. That's good for a Lions.
First down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Stafford. Jones has it. And able to get him down, but he does.
That's another Lions.
Passing game in sync now.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on
Stafford's pass, intended for Kenny Galladay, incomplete. It's 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson on the carry. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
The 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it.
Stafford's pass, intended for T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. Matt Prater on for the field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
And the
Kick is good. Makes the score Lions 10, Colts 7.
inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
Defense too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game.
Number 28, Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And maximizing opportunities.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And only able to get 2.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
If you don't take care of him first.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he will bring it back.
Desmond Trufant. Touchdown, Lions.
Back-to-back weeks.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
The kick is good.
Very often, listen, if you
Makes the score Lions 17, Colts 7.
weeks, I'll tell you this,
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit. Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing up 1st down.
Brissett's pass, intended for Paris Campbell, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Brissett. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the back.
Brissett's pass, complete to Jonathan Taylor. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And under the
Jacoby Brissett sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. 3 and out. Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball. They're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And certainly not the greatest of punts there.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right?
Danny Amendola. That's good for a Lions.
Consolation prize, like going to the county fair.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And now a throw here secured by his running back.
Stafford's pass, complete to DeAndre Swift. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's out of bounds.
T.J. Hockenson. That's good for a Lions.
Nice job there of utilizing.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, alert! 58, right there.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And it's caught.
Danny Amendola. Touchdown Lions. Matt Prater lining up for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 24, Colts 7. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in his first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I wish that shorty keep it lit, cause if I shoot my shot I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound like swish. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
You just mentioned it. They're down.
Desmond Trufant brought him down.
But you gotta
It's a gain of 10.
if something goes
First down,
wrong,
Indianapolis.
you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A first down throw for Brissett. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds. But
Brissett's pass complete to Paris Campbell. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Colts first down.
When you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Slam, slam, slam.
First down, Brissett. And this will be incomplete.
Brissett's pass intended for Jonathan Taylor. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Brissett's pass complete to Jonathan Taylor. It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
Brissett to throw on first. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Brissett's pass complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Half is winding down. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
What you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. It's up and good.
His kick is good. Makes the score Lions 24, Colts 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
First half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Xavier Rhodes brought him down. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
They're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Second and 12.
Exit. Mike 51.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score Lions 24, Colts 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
As well as the second half is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 20.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because
DeAndre Swift. That's good for a Lions.
kind of worked for us during this game.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On first down at Stafford. Caught by Jones.
Stafford's pass complete to Marvin Jones. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Ready? 51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Matthew Stafford sacked by Eric Armstead. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Stafford's pass, intended for Kenny Galladay, incomplete.
Well, let's coach
Jack Fox in punt formation for the Lions.
They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive on the other side.
Ain't nothing worse than losing your hero and couldn't say bye. And we never know just when it's our time, and legend is gone, and we don't know why. Before they go, look, here go toast. Give them a rose,
So
but they
the
still
special
alive.
teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Check.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And some space here. There he goes, right side. And down to the 15. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Brissett's pass, complete to Jack Doyle. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Colts.
The tight end position there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage.
Brissett's pass, intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
You got a heck of a tight end candidate.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Safe. Let's go.
On the handoff, Taylor. 4 yards.
Jonathan Taylor, the Colts ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he's got his target. It's caught.
Brissett's pass, complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts able to get this back.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 24, Colts 21. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Matthew
down.
Stafford sacked by Tack McKinley. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Quarter here, they force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford, he'll get this one to Galladay.
Stafford's pass, complete to Kenny Galladay. A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
58's to Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he will score.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 28, Lions 24.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20. But
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like the defensive back.
Kenny Golladay. That's good for a Lions.
He does best, and knowing to take
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Matthew Stafford sacked by DeForest Buckner. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that will be incomplete.
Stafford's pass. Intended for Kenny Golladay. Incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20.
Marvin Jones. Touchdown, Lions. Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
They struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sideline.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 31, Colts 28.
Huge chunk play to regain
Matt
that lead.
Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Prater to kick. And this one,
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you
Number 28, Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Brissett's pass complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 13 yards. And a Colts first down.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Pressure comes in down.
Jamie Collins. Jacoby Brissett sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play, with the score Lions 31, Colts 28.
Separating these two teams. We get set for the 4th quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Mike Spofo. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Brissett now. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll go down right around the 47.
Brissett's pass complete to Jack Doyle. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a terrific return there. They're finally
The 3rd down pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll lose
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. Kari Willis on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Right there. It's a party now. It's a party now. 58, boys. 58.
Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Matthew Stafford sacked.
With a safety blitz for the sack.
Okay,
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
People think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Let's go.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Stafford's pass, intended for DeAndre Swift, incomplete.
Now coming up.
Matt Prater on for the field goal, a 35-yard attempt.
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance. And that's
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 34, Colts 28. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit. Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And he'll be
Brissett's pass, complete to Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. 44. Mike, 44. It's just me.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And he was hit as he threw it.
Brissett's pass, intended for Paris Campbell, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 51. Check the outs.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40.
Brissett's pass, complete to Paris Campbell. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Colts.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm good. I'm coming after you. Deuce. Check out. Kill. Go.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard.
Number 28, Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mike 51.
They run once more with Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're...
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
It's a 1st
Tracy Walker on the tackle. It's a gain of 10. And a Colts 1st down.
Usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
Brissett's pass, complete to Paris Campbell. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
You. Gone. He's checking crack. Lefty. Lefty, lefty. 44 is the mic. 44.
They go play action with Brissett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
Brissett's pass complete to Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Colts can now take the lead if they convert the extra point.
The extra point is good.
And this one through the upright.
Makes the score Colts 35, Lions 34. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And it's caught here, Amendola.
Danny Amendola. That's good for a Lions.
The drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
On first and 10, Stafford. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he will bring it back. And
touchdown, Indianapolis.
For a Colts TD.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away, Charles. It's a completely
His kick is
situation.
good.
It totally is. But
Makes the
guess what?
score
They have
Colts
to deal with
42,
what they have now.
Lions
So they can't just
34.
If we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And
Stafford's pass intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading like that, right? The 3 interceptions last week.
Number 28, Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. Duron Harmon on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6.
Check hot route.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. 3 yards is half.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. Desmond Trufant brought him down. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier, brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down,
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 45, Lions 34. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had 6 points.
Stafford's pass, intended for Danny Amendola, incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a
Kenny Galladay. That's good for a Lions.
6-yard gain. So
1st down and goal to go.
1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Crunch, 53, ready.
To the air again, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Colts pick it up. And he is going to get this one
The
back
pass.
to the 20-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Indianapolis.
Points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though? How about those defensive guys?
44's Mike. Check.
The defense gets down twice more as they
Brissett on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
You're 19. 51's good. You're 19. I'm coming. I'm good.
The defense can stop it twice more as they
Brissett on the keeper. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. When it broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down.
Today's final score, Colts 45, Lions 34.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Detroit, things are definitely going south quickly as they go to 1-6. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.